Hello, welcome to hikearizona.com. We are talking about posting a description, and we are under the details screen. Currently we are under the quick setup, where all you need is a name and coordinates. When we get to this screen, all you really need to do is press finish. You can fill in other information if you like. We're going to go back. Well, before I do, let's talk about if you do enter any type of a summary, it's only going to be as you type it. There won't be any formatting. There won't be any line spacing or whatnot. The quick setup is really just to get something listed on site. Let's go back to the setup and change it to a full description. Move back into our detail screen. And you would fill out your options up here. Witty description would be something like, for instance, another hike in the park or something. You want to think of something that's kind of catchy. You have your guidelines. If you haven't posted many descriptions, these will display automatically. We're going to go over some basics here. Trails should be listed and described as one way. So, the site is called Hike Arizona because it's not just trails, it's also hikes. We would want to be sure that all the trails are listed for an area, though, before we start posting hikes. So let's take the Grand Canyon, for instance. I want to make sure that we have the Bright Angel, the South Kaibab, the North Kaibab, all that listed before we started posting loops. Copying, pasting. You want to use Notepad or WordPad in Windows. You do not want to use Microsoft Word. The formatting is not compatible. Photo linking, this briefly goes into it. The coordinate linking, which is very rare. And then some more options for linking on coordinates. And then your basic formatting. All right. When composing a summary, you want to think about, it's probably a good idea to compose it ahead of time. We do recommend that you use this layout over here, and you can insert it just by clicking insert. Boom, and it throws it right down there. This doesn't mean that you have to use all of these, but we have found that when you use this setup, it will get read and used more. If not, you want to make sure you're really good at using paragraphs. If you just type a big old block of text, it's really hard for people to see that, and they kind of get disinterested. They lose interest when they see big blocks of text. You need to make sure you formatted it and you have paragraphs and whatnot, and you don't get too chatty in it. And these topics here help you, guide you in the right direction. So overview, hike to the creek and back. And you could say, what trails you're going to follow or whatnot. Warnings would be things that might come along. If you don't have warnings, just get rid of it. History is a very, it's a good thing to post if you know it. It really draws attention to the description and makes people want to go out there and try it. You don't want to make stuff up or post anything you're unsure of. You have your hike, and then water sources. Even though you may be a day hiker, remember that there's a lot of people out there that are camping and backpacking, and water sources are really important to them. And also for if they're bringing along a dog, perhaps too. And then the camping. And camping could be, along the trail, campsites that you noticed. It could also be camping in the area for somebody that might be coming from out of state or whatnot. All this information is really helpful to others looking to go on a hike or whatever your description may be. And then you'll want to pick out your, these options down here. The more you pick out, the better it'll be. If you have any questions, you can always ask the webmaster. And then you get down here to your driving directions. You might want to see if there's a trailhead in your area. There's a couple trailheads near here where we're posting our hike. That way you don't need to type in the directions. It's already it's already listed on site as a trailhead and it has the specific directions. If anything happens to that trailhead, then we can post an update to several pages at one time. If you need help, you could get directions, and this goes to the Google map. And here you can get, your useful information that you could put into your directions. And you can, as always, you can change Google's screen really easily. That's it for the details. When you click on finish, or let's say you save detail, let's say we click on finish, it will tell you all the things that are incorrect at the time. If it doesn't, then it'll go to another screen, which gives you the option to upload photos. The uploading photos in that screen is only if you're doing this special linking here. You probably want to view other members that have done it, or you're probably not going to do that on your first description you post, but you're welcome to try. And on a full description, it will not be posted until it's been reviewed by the site administrators. Thanks for listening, and as always, if you need help, send the webmaster a private message.